Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging with my mother while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Today I'm going to go over a few things with Mom. She used to do design when she was younger, clothing. I'm going to ask her how she got into it. We're going to show you the designs. Mother, how'd you get into it? I mean, like, tell me about this whole process of this.
Of this particular.
Yeah. Or in general. You were always kind of artsy.
One of my best friends at this period in time, and this one I owned the Jacqueline shop. And
which was a ladies' clothing store.
A clothing store for
Can you sit up a little?
Oh.
Sorry. You can still be comfortable. Just sit up. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
When will I get comfy? Okay, now.
That is absolutely delightful. And you don't really need to see me. Okay, go on.
Okay. Where was I?
Back when you had the Jacqueline shop. Okay.
One of my best friends happened to be a designer, but not of clothing. She just fell in love with my shop for one reason or another.
Was it Karen Phillips?
Karen Phillips. And she was a designer for
Hallmark.
Hallmark cards, greeting cards. And anyway, we became good friends. And one day we were just talking, fooling around. And we both talked about maybe designing some clothes because I had a clothing store. Why not? What could be simpler? So anyway, we did. We got together and came up with this design and the name. I think it was Wigwam.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was sort of like a poncho. We'll show them to you.
Yeah, we'll show them. But anyway, so off we went. Down to my basement we went. And of course my husband was a musician and he was playing every Saturday night and others. So that's when we would play. And we both did the sewing, we both did the designing and so on and so forth, picked the fabrics, and we had a good time.
Now, did you present these to a company or did you sell them at the store or what?
I had been in Florida and had been walking down in Palm Beach down Worth Avenue and I saw this store. Actually, the store reminded me of our store because it had three main windows, and I always would put a good design in the middle window, and then
you had one on the catty corner.
Then we had one in the catty corner. But
Jacqueline
the main
shop,
thing
Coney
was
Lake.
the front of our store and the front of this fancy store on Worth Avenue were almost identical.
Really?
Yeah, they really were. And so we got the idea, we'll send some of these designs down to Worth.
Oh my gosh.
I can't remember the name of the store. But we did. We were pretty crazy. But anyway, we sent them down. And of course, what's her name?
Karen.
Karen knew how to pack everything because she was in the greeting card. She was an independent source for Hallmark. And so she would send her designs down. She'd photograph them and send them down. So she knew how to package everything.
Right.
And she would do that with her design. So that's why we did it. She took over for the shipping. And sure enough, we heard from them. But what they did was they looked at to be nice. I think these people had to be pretty.
Here's two small town chicks.
Nice people to put up with us. But anyway. They did go through everything, and then they wrote a note on one, and I don't remember, I'd have to find it, that it was good. They just put good. And we hadn't written good, so we knew they did.
Oh, wait, there's good here, and there's good. That's not your writing?
No. They did that.
And a couple of them don't say good.
And then sent them back to us. So I don't know whether we were supposed to make more or something, I don't know. But anyway, they wrote good, sent them back to us, and that was the story.
Okay, now, did you sell them at the Jacqueline shop?
Oh, yeah. We sold a lot of them.
This is crazy. And what you're fixing to see, ladies and gentlemen, is a woman we call Nutsy, but her actual name is Luann.
Swartzlander.
Luann Swartzlander. She did the modeling, but Mother's in here, too, and we look alike in that.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, I'm going to describe this, and I'm going to stand up and hold it up. Totally, okay.
And before you get started there, one of our designs was on the model, Luann Swartzlander, and was on the Dixie Doodler
album. The album that I have behind me every week, or most of the time when I go live, or was going live. Nutsy was modeling one of these wigwams, is what they, on the cover of that. Okay.
Right.
Now I wanted to tell you, we still have this chair. It's white and it's in my bedroom.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to describe this, okay? Left below, wigwam in green burlap reversing to striped linen matching scarf. Below, lavender burlap wigwam with muted lining and matching headband. The design is sold.
Uh-huh.
And then here's the different fabrics she used. All right, here goes, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this turns out. I don't know. It seems like...
It's,
can you turn the light on? We can pause for a minute. We're going to... Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. And in case you didn't notice, ladies and gentlemen, I am pre-recording this in the landscape mode. So I'm just going to move this up here, and you can see... That's you, Mother.
Where?
Right here. Can you see into my camera?
Yeah, that's good.
And then here's the info, and here's the actual fabric used. And then that's Nutsy with Mother. And that's the chair that I still have. It's painted white. It's in my bedroom next door. And then here is Mother, and I think this is where we look alike, Mom. Let me know if you think Mother and I look alike in this one here. I'll move it in closely. And you can get an idea. I'm going over to the camera. You're totally blocked, Mom. You can do what you want. You can take off your clothes and they won't see. Hey, now they can see, though. So that's this panel. Is that what you call it?
Mm-hmm.
And this one says good. This must be written by somebody on Worth Avenue. Okay, and then this one doesn't say good, so we'll go to another good one. How did you get these places to pose and all? Okay, I'm going to... Oh, whoops. You know what? I'm going to have to hold this up. Well, I'll just... The tape, the two-sided tape was coming off.
Oh.
Let me read this first. Blue burlap ensemble, wigwam lined in muted floral design, repeated in fringed collar hat. 2 is lined and topped with burlap braid, held by felt strip and flowers. And the phone's ringing. I'm going to pause.
Okay.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. At any rate, I'm going to hold this up, but I want you to explain, were all these all seem to have a burlap element. Is that...
I don't know why we just hit on that, that's all.
But
because it was an Indian motif.
Here, can you come over this way?
It was
I got
from
you.
the Indians,
Right.
sort of, as the motif. And so we just went with that. We later did have other
Material.
Other fabrics.
Yeah, well, because it says here,
Yeah.
well, this, I don't know, it just seems to be the main one, and then you did the...
Yeah.
Okay, there's that,
That
and
didn't
I'll
mean much.
show you another. Just talk to the camera for a
Okay.
minute. This is just sort of a cute one, even though it doesn't say good on it.
I don't care, yeah. That's all
It has you in different poses, and
It was all around the lake, though.
this was all around Conneaut Lake back in the day, and that's Nutsy, and then at the bottom, are you both in this? Yeah.
I don't know.
Down here is Mother frolicking wildly. So these actually sold then at the store.
Yes, absolutely.
Do you have one of these left?
No. This was years ago.
I'm gonna move that.
No, I don't have one left.
Really? It seems like they'd hold up because a lot of your clothes
I
did.
think I would, huh?
I'll just do this one next, Mom, and then which one would you want me
And
to...
the funny thing about these, because
Tell the camera.
we told everybody they were designed exclusively for the Jacqueline shop. And so we actually made more money on these because they were
A
designed.
Jacqueline Shop original.
Yeah.
I just think it's so neat.
And they really were one of a kind.
Oh, here's one with a pocket in the front. All right, first of all, I just think this is hilarious and good.
Oh, that's nutsy.
And that's burlap, clearly, and then they
Yeah.
use the other material for the trim, and it says good on it. That's Nutsy. She's still with us, and in fact, we were going to have her over to do this, but we didn't.
Oh, we should have.
She did, y'all remember the Carol Burnett show? God, we keep moving over. A lot of the loungers remember Carol Burnett. Well, at the end of her show sometimes, remember Carol Burnett would do this, like a cleaning lady. And so Mother had a style show down at what is now the Historical Museum. And Nutsy's daughters, Sandy and Carol, were both models, as was Bootsy, her sister,
Yeah,
for the fuller figure.
It was at the high school, by the way.
Well, you did it down there, too, at the community hall.
Oh, okay.
Which is now the whatever. So, Nutsy didn't tell anybody she was doing this, but she came out at the very end dressed like that Carol Burnett cleaning lady with the mop and chewing gum and twirling it. And her daughters were totally appalled. They were in high school, so they were very embarrassed about it.
Yeah, they were.
But at any rate, we can be almost
And
done.
I don't think I even knew about it.
No, it was a
Because
surprise to everyone.
The models were to all come out, and I said, "Where is Nutsy?" No,
So these
nowhere to be
hats
found.
actually went along with it as well.
Yes.
Here's one more. I love that. This is very, like, 60s. That's the back. Nutsy was a really good model, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, very good.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A few little things for Mother's design work. There's a bunch of them here, but I think you have the idea of it. I really can't believe you don't have one, though, Mom.
I don't know. I guess.
Because they're really just sort of a poncho. They just went on over the head, right?
Wouldn't it be funny if we cleaning up after I die and you'd find one?
Hilarious. God, she's always looking forward to such cheerful things. Yeah, that would be hilarious,
That would
Mom.
be hilarious.
And look, inside you can see the...
Yeah, well, we always had a fabric that's soft.
A
inside.
soft fabric was inside, ladies and gentlemen. See, because the
burlap would be too
burlap is too rough. Was burlap an inexpensive way to go? Then
Not
here's the two different...
necessarily,
Here's
no.
the burlap and the inside.
Yeah.
I think it's neat. And then you just put them on over your head like a poncho.
Yeah.
I'll show them the one quickly of the pocket. So, did you design any other clothing while I have you here? You can
No.
tell. So, this was it.
Once was enough.
Blaney remembered the name, but he's like, oh yeah, wigwams.
Uh-huh.
Mother doesn't model too much. That's Nutsy again, but this one, this has a pocket.
That's Nutsy, yeah.
They're both Nutsy. This one has a pocket, and I think she's doing something, and then the other one, gosh, what would you do if I knocked that over?
I've got it.
So, anyhow, that is really it. Should I show them a Jacqueline Shop bag? I've shown one before, but it's been a while. You have one handy?
No, Lord, no, they're downstairs.
I'll go. Hold on. Holding on. Here's a bag from the Jacqueline Shop, still in delightful shape.
And those are really good bags.
They are very good, and it says
Tough. They're tough.
Connie at Lake in Linesville, and then she had a little, what's it called? A boutique.
Boutique at the Holiday Inn.
In fact, the backdrop that I use when I go live is from that boutique.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think, wasn't it?
I don't
No, but it was from the pool house. Jill's closet that's now been, is no longer there, was the dressing room. Pausing again.
I have to work again Monday.
Mother has to work Monday. Okay, we looked for pictures of the Jacqueline Shop. Couldn't find them for some reason. But I did find one of Mother Before Style Show, which I will show you right now. Here's Mother Before Style Show. Just, you know, wearing clothing. Isn't that odd? I'm sure. All right, I'm going to sign off. Thank you for watching. We'll do another one when we find pictures of the store. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day and with my mother. Join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember,
Oh, I hope you had a nice nap.
war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler. Look, my head's huge compared to yours.
No, it isn't.
Okay. She claims it isn't. That's because she's my mom. All right, love you. Bye.